Hello everyone, and welcome back to Matriarch Astrology, and welcome to the Black Cat Energy series with an astrological take, of course, because that's what I do. And we are going to be looking at Lilith and Venus and house placements, signs, all that through each episode so that you are able to take an astrological lens towards embodying that Black Cat energy naturally. Where does it lie within your birth chart, and how can you harness it to your own advantage? So there's a type of feminine energy that isn't meant to be edible or understood. It has more of a magnetic pull. It is private, mysterious, and when necessary, secretive. Think of like black silk, quiet confidence, and eyes that can see past any veil. This is Black Cat energy. And the first energy we are going to be looking at in a birth chart is Lilith. Now we will also look at Venus, but that will be in episode 2 of the series. However, first let's talk about what Lilith stands for. Lilith is not about people pleasing or dimming her light down to make anyone else comfortable. She is the wild divine feminine, the untamed, the pure dark essence, and she keeps her power close to her. And that's not because she's afraid, but because she is very intelligent. And Lilith in your birth chart is going to show you where that wild untamed energy lives. And I'm not talking about the soft goddess type, I'm talking about the primordial dark feminine energy. Now there are many different ways to find your Lilith. You can easily just Google Lilith sign in the birth chart and it usually will pop up with a calendar. You can also use AstroSeek or astro.com. So for this video, you want to make sure that you write down and you know where the placement of Lilith is. So what house is it in, and also what sign. Now let's take a quick look at Lilith through the house and signs. And this is not a deep dive. However, let me know down in the comments if you would like me to do a deep dive on a specific Lilith sign or house placement. And in future videos, I can also break down each sign and house placement. So if you have your Black Moon Lilith in Aries, you have this truth teller energy. This is fire sign, so it is very fiery and sometimes confrontational. She is brave and a truth teller. If it is in Taurus, this is grounded, sensual, and self-possessed. If it's in Gemini, we see here more of a sharp tongue, a intellectual, sensual mind. If it is in Cancer, we see that primal protector energy, as well as emotional sovereignty. If it's Leo, there's this energy even more of untamed. This is confidence and creativity and very radiant. If it is in Virgo, it is sacred. There is this energy of self-refinement here and a purity of standards. We will cover each sign in future videos, so do not worry if I didn't get to yours. Now let's give some examples of Lilith in the house and what we can see with that. If Lilith is in the first house, your aura will automatically command respect. People are going to immediately feel your presence, because remember that first house is the body and your presence out in the world. If it is in the fourth, we see fierce roots here, private power, and your home is your sanctuary. That is where you radiate that divine feminine energy. If it is in the seventh, there are boundaries that have to be in place around intimacy and partnership. So you set the tone of who gets close and who doesn't. If it's in the eighth house, we see intensity. There's a shadow work here. There's mystery, sex, and psychic abilities. So you're able to alchemize and go deep in the depths through one of those topics. And don't worry, we will explore all 12 houses together episode by episode. Now let's go ahead and give some pairing of house and sign together. So your Black Cat energy is a blend of the sign and also the house. The sign is the energy's style, basically how you express this wild, untamed, magnetic part of you. And the house is the stage of life where this energy is alive. This is where you set your boundaries and where you claim your power and where you refused to be tamed. For example, let's say we have Lilith in the 8th house in the sign of Leo. That is a wild, creative, untamed power in the area of intimacy, transformation, and shadow work. Or let's say you have Lilith in Virgo in the 1st house. Your very presence is going to radiate high standards and sacred self-respect, as well as sharp intuition. People are automatically going to feel that they can't just cross boundaries with you. In this series, we are going to be going through every sign and every house so that you you can understand your very own black cat energy, because we all have it. So I want to help teach you how to work with it and not against it. Post in the comments and let me know if you are ready to claim your mystery and your power. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications for the next episode.